Alright YouTube, so this video is about recovery from an ECU subsheath tear and the reconstruction surgery for that. I did it in this arm. It has been, it was 2 months until I had surgery on it. I had actually went to a doctor initially, the urgent care, and they had diagnosed me with just tendonitis, and I knew that was wrong. I made an appointment with my primary care physician and finally saw them, and they thought they knew what I had done but didn't know enough about it to treat me accurately, so they referred me to an orthopedic surgeon. Took me a month to get in to see the orthopedic surgeon, and he took one look at it and said that I had torn my ECU subsheath and it was causing it to sublux, and that was causing me obviously lots of pain. The initial injury was at a driving range. I was swinging the club and hit the ball, and the subsheath tore traumatically. Swole up my wrist really bad and couldn't grip anything, couldn't move it at all for about a week. I continued to work. I do work with my hands throughout until I actually had my surgery, and pretty much every night I had swelling and pain, not to mention anytime I tried to pick up something heavy or pick up something and bend my wrist, I would get painful popping. For those unaware, the ECU tendon in a normal wrist is a tendon right there, and what happens is there is a subsheath that wraps around it, holds it into the groove right on your ulna. Well, when that subsheath pops and then you move your arm, mainly rotating motions from supine to pronation, it comes out and it pops essentially over that bony prominence and hurts like the dickens. Well, for the surgery, at least my surgeon took some tissue from elsewhere in the wrist and recreated that sheath and held it tight. Woke up from surgery in a splint all the way up my arm, holding it about like you see now. And a week later I had that changed because it was very tight and very uncomfortable. They put me in a cast that was quite a bit shorter than this one. It was about there, and I was in that for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, they changed it out for this one, which was kind of surprising because they had told me initially that I would only be immobilized for 3 weeks, and then I would start rehabbing it. I wasn't totally unsurprised because I did find some documentation online that said that usually 4 to 6 weeks is recommended. This cast will come off at 6 weeks. When it does, I will update this channel and let you know how it's doing, and I will keep you posted with the rehabilitation of this wrist and arm. I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you have any questions, comment below. I know I looked for as much information as I could prior to this surgery, and I couldn't find much. There were a couple of brief videos on YouTube showing the surgery itself, but really nothing after the surgery. I guess that's about all. I'll get back to you in a couple of weeks.